This is for the people saying they're stuck with their manifestations. I just feel stuck, can't manifest. Whatever you're telling yourself. That is a lie. But I see it in comments, I see it in clients, and I have had a, a few very big successes lately. And they all came from, or most of them came from, feeling stuck. And then when you hit that switch inside of you, where you realize that you are stuck because you think you are stuck, then everything changes. And that's what we're going to talk about in this video. And I won't make it long, but I will make it impactful. Who told you you are stuck? You did, right? And you told yourself, and that's bad enough. But you also chose to believe it. That's even worse. And I'm not telling you to feel bad. I'm telling you, asking you to wake up. This is second tier. And what do I mean by that? First tier is I'm not satisfied with my reality. I will try to manifest stuff. Then you will try to manifest stuff as if it is a trick. You are employing a trick, still believing that the outside world holds any power whatsoever. It doesn't. It is like you have played this video game for such a long time that when you die, you start crying, right? And you can decide on whether or not you want to do that. But then your friends will tell you, but that's not real world. You can just turn the screen off. And that's the same thing you're doing right now with reality. You're watching reality, employing a trick on reality, affirming, visualizing, staying in your old reality, looking, when is it coming, when is it coming? And then you tell me I'm stuck. Not realizing that that is second tier. So if you try to manifest stuff, looking for it, it will not show. You have not decided on it. You don't believe the story you're telling yourself. So in that moment where a thought arises, I'm stuck, what is that? What is that? Is that truth arriving just suddenly in your brain? No. That is the loop you have been in always. That is old you. That is reality. That is, manifestation is not the trick you employ. Manifestation is everything. So if you find yourself to be not good looking and you would like to be good looking, and you start telling yourself, I am good looking, and then look in the mirror thinking, I'm not good looking, that thought is not you. And that thought will not change if you don't change. If you simply, if you don't pull yourself together and tell that thought, nope. Manifestation is self-mastery. It is mastering your thoughts, your emotions, your beliefs. And that is at every point in time. So you are never stuck. And the story you tell me in the comments, feel free to tell it, but I will answer it with a yes. And if you're not new to the channel, you know I won't just answer yes, but I will answer you, I know you're stuck because you're telling me. And by telling me, you are affirming that. Now you are affirming, you are part-time manifesting the things you want. You are always manifesting, but you're part-time manifesting your desires. Because in the morning you will tell yourself you have everything, but in the comments you will tell me you don't. And this might be getting clearer to you, but that story never leaves you. As I told you in the other video, you will have to move completely when you buy a new home to make the new home feel like home. If you keep your old home, don't move the furniture, don't spend time in the new home, it won't feel like home. Never. I believe you think about yourself, it's so ingrained in you that you think it's you. It is not. It's just a thought you attended to for a very long time. So your identity is a resting place. So today, stop telling yourself that you are something. You are not. You can be it right now, but in the next moment you can be something else. Just like a kid. The thing you tell yourself, that is just something you were told or something you told yourself. Like your name. Your parents could have called you any other name in the world, and that would be what you would like to call yourself today. Isn't that crazy? That you identify with Peter, but if they just decided, let's call him Jack instead, then you would be Jack. You would be exactly the same person, or what? The same identity, or what? You are just resting there. Realize today that your parents cannot tell you who you are, your friends cannot tell you, which means I could keep on going. The external world cannot tell you what you are. If we decide today that you are just what you decide to rest your awareness on, then you would need to rest that awareness continuously on that. So it's not, I can get rich if I just change my awareness to being rich for a day. Only if you just stick at it. It's not a matter of deciding on it and see if it works. It's realizing that is how you get rich. That is how you change. It's just deciding on it. If I told you you have ugly blue hair, would you believe me? No, because you don't have blue hair. You would simply not take it in, but you take everything else in that you do believe in. You only take things in that you somehow believe in. So if you get a bill and you believe yourself to have no money, then you will take it in. And you know that a person with money would not take that in. They wouldn't care. So you can just rest your awareness in that not caring. It is okay that you get a thought, because that is coming from old you. I should care. My old awareness level tells me I should care. Will I stay in old awareness or will I get to new awareness? And that is the second tier I'm talking about. I will affirm. I'm stuck. No. Old awareness is telling you you're stuck. So you thought you pushed old awareness away by affirming. You didn't. It's still there until you decide it's not. So anytime a thought arises, all through the day, old you, old you, old you, nope, 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 nope. It is just self-mastery. It is just, I'm not that. And you could try it if you have something you doubt, anxiety, stress. I have felt those emotions before. And I know that if you tell yourself those are true, they will feel worse. You can take your awareness level and say no to that. I don't feel that. It's not a matter of pushing it away. It's not a matter of putting a lid on it like some people do with their emotions. It's a matter of deciding consciously and knowing I am not that. A thought arising, I'm not that. And I'll not make it this any longer. It's already 8 minutes. But take that example with the blue hair and really feel the nuances of how you could take that example and apply it to your life. Lack of abundance. Okay, why do I believe that story? That is the blue hair, because I'm rich. So why am I believing that? New awareness is rich. Yeah, but reality is not catching up. Reality is this, your point of awareness. That outside here, that is the reflection. That is what is being mirrored. So you can see how you will never change if you keep telling yourself you're stuck. And if you get a bill, you're reacting to it, you will get another bill. Promise me. Or I promise you. That is what I meant to say. And it will always happen actually more frequently, just in the beginning, when you start putting the opposite energy into the universe. That's the law of polarity. Equilibrium will be sought after by the universe. So if you push your energy to the abundant, the non-abundant thing will show up. And then that's the first test from God, Allah, source, consciousness, awareness, whatever you believe in. Will you accept old reality? Or will you decide, nope? It's really important, this distinction, this story that you tell yourself at the second level of manifestation. There's really no second level of manifestation, but the level of feeling doubt and stuck, that is also old you. It's not truth kicking in. So the desire you don't have, that you will try to have, you feel that is old you, but the thoughts arising after that is also old you, trying not to have you leave that old awareness. So just stick to it. Stick to that new thing. That is your self-concept. That is what you think about yourself. It's not rich people, they don't find themselves rich some days. Or then a person walks by, you're not rich. Oh, God damn it, I just lost all my money. Right? You get the point? They would just be like, are you crazy? And that's the same thing you're going to do with the outside world from today on. So, for all of you that I've talked to in the comments, business owners, artists, athletes, I've talked to a lot of you. You have a dream and a desire. You stick to it. You visualize it in the evening. You build that self-concept in the morning and stick to it throughout the day. The opposite appears in your external world. You tell yourself, external world is not truth, internal world is truth. That's ridiculous. That's funny. Will I attend to it? No, obviously not. A thought arising about it? No, nope, not today. And you will catch yourself. Old reality will stick around for some time and then leave forever. But in the beginning, it will cling on to you like a beast. And you will realize this. So the next time you write a comment to me, but it's not working. What's not working? Who's telling you that? Old you is telling you that. New you is not telling you that. New you is rich. New you is good looking, right? Come on. Get out of here. Talk to you soon. Bye.